Low block for when I have a staff in my hand works just the same way basically as it did when I was doing it with nothing in my hands, right? Nothing in my hands. This hand came from up here, atop and across my body, and went to redirect something that's coming straight in my belly or my lower area here and redirect it to the side. So if you thought about that with our hand, you could say it came from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock, and that's how it works. Same thing happens when I've got a staff in my hand. A bow, one-handed or two-handed, either way, my right hand's in charge. Top tip goes from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock. And it's just redirecting something, that's all it is. Either side, even with my left-handed being in charge, 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And when you're doing it two-handed, then still that right side's leading the charge, right hand's leading the charge going down to 6. Left hand has a hold of the bow for extra support for in case I'm getting ready to do something right afterwards. Sometimes it's easier to be in control if you've got both hands on it than if you only got one hand on it. So it gives a little bit more oomph to it. You can pull with this back hand just and get more power, more oomph, more speed into that than you could if you just did it with one hand. So that's two-handed low block. The other hand being behind you that kind of comes up in your armpit area here, or one-handed low block. But the whole point is I want the top tip to go from 12 o'clock down to 6 o'clock. So if you're helping your student practice at home, maybe you got something like a little pool noodle or something like that. You just jab it right towards their belly button right here and give them a chance to practice. You can do that standing still. You can do it stepping back, stepping forward, stepping over, working round steps to try to redirect something. Work on it both two-handed and one-handed. There's your low block to practice at home.